got elected so that he could stay out of jail. And now that that's done, he's going to make himself as rich as possible and as much shit up as possible. And he's accomplishing both.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. We have a good one planned for the day. No news and nuts segment to start us off, so we're just going to jump right into the nuts. So what are we waiting for? Let's do it. That was a pretty crazy looking storm. It looked like maybe it was a hurricane. I've been in a few typhoons myself, the worst being a Cat 5 when I was in Okinawa, Japan, living in a high-rise apartment at the time, and something I've never seen before. The walls in our apartment were breathing. I'm not exactly sure what was going on, but it was creepy as all get out. Shouldn't there be a time when a plastic surgeon should have the responsibility to tell their client, no, we're not doing that. You've had enough.
I just told you.
Yes.
That she's not paying for the mileage.
Well, I need to let you know that she had a verbal agreement with me that she would use that vehicle, and it doesn't matter. Like, I have to pay for this car note now. I have to pay for the car note.
Next time, don't do it.
Yeah.
She asked for the car back.
Next time, listen to me. Next time, don't do it. If somebody doesn't have good enough credit to lease a car on their own, and if you lease it for them, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
So I'm an idiot for helping someone that was in need at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I love me some baby AI videos. Well, my friends, that wraps it up for the nuts, but don't worry, we have a lot more liberal craziness to get through, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Let the power go back to the white people. We as black people, we just have to accept that we failed dismally. For 28 years, we were given chance to prove ourselves and we failed dismally. This thing of voting one black person after the other, it won't help us with anything. Let power go back to white people. When white people were governing this country, irrespective of whatever that they were doing, but our parents were working. Kids used to get bursaries to go to universities. Town used to be clean. There was job everywhere. You apply, you get a job. Even if you didn't have qualifications, you could work in hotels, you could work wherever. You could work even in the farms. There were farms where people could work. Black people are a dismal failure. They can't govern. Let the power go back to white people. Let us just swallow our pride and give these white people power back so that the country can go back to normal. We have to accept that. We really respect people who fought for the liberation. We respect them and we will still gonna respect them. But at the end of the day, we just have to take this power back to the white people. We are tired. South Africa is a mess. Everywhere you go, it's a mess. We are tired. We accept we failed. Black people cannot rule. Black people cannot govern. White people should take over this country so that this country can have dignity back. All these things that are happening in our country, they will never happen again. This problem of foreigners, this problem of crime, it won't be there anymore. White people, they don't play. They don't play. They rule, they govern. The police, white police, they don't play with criminals. They don't play with undocumented people in the country.
She sounds like she knows what she's talking about from personal experience. This next clip shows us Well, it kind of reaffirms exactly, I think, some of the points she was making. Check it out.
I'm starting to suspect that the only right this administration could take away that would actually make people get off their ass and do something
Okay. What?
is the right to drink alcohol.
Well, that probably would do it. Oh, gosh. At least she saved the whole thing. This one more reason of yours is a little bit overkill. I don't think you need it. Ugh, so disgraceful. Jeez, what a stark difference. Yeah, that's pretty much what I voted for.
You have to have the gayest summer ever to fight back against everything that's happening right now.
Why?
You gotta wear more leather, you gotta wear more sequins, more
gonna be
glitter,
hot.
you gotta wear more eye sparkles. Should be poppers out of vending machines. There should be top surgery at the free clinic. Everyone's
What?
required to get 7 new tattoos every month. Shave your eyebrow, shave a slit in it, shave 4 slits in it. Have an
gosh.
identity crisis. Go to
Yeah.
therapy. Go platinum blonde. Dye your eyebrows platinum blonde. Your alarm clock in the morning should be Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. You listen to Pink Pony Club at night to fall asleep. Replace the headlights on your car with disco balls. No
Oh,
more
gosh.
buying clothes, only thrifting. Maybe change your name. Try a gardening tool or a kitchen utensil. How about knife? Start a polycule with all your best friends. Explain to your mom what a polycule is. You better be so freaking gay this summer. You better be so gay.
Forget mom. I didn't even know what a polycule is. It's basically friends with benefits.
I don't know who the the tolerant left is, but it sure as shit ain't me. I am not a nice person, and I have slapped the shit out of people for far less than telling me that the people that I love shouldn't have basic human rights. Stop playing with me.
I don't think anybody calls them the tolerant left. Like, what? Who does that?
Has been exactly what does your resolution really aim for? Is it that Black Americans of a certain economic level, are they being targeted? Is it everyone? So basically, it doesn't matter as to what economic level. It's pretty much all Black Americans. What about those individuals of any race that have a lineage going back to slave America? It doesn't matter.
So to be very clear, whether or not a Black Black descendant of American chattel slavery were able to break into the middle class, they are still, and they were able to do that despite the harms, despite the past injustices done to them. So they are not excluded from the reparation and the remedies therein. When we think about who traces their lineage back, that is again a debate that is used to try to silence the rest of this movement. It's a distraction tactic because what we want to do is instead of focusing on again what the system did, who did it, and what the impact of it was, we'd rather get bogged down in, well, should they make $25 an hour or should they be paid below a living wage, right? Should they have been educated, or if they're educated, is that disqualified? No, they are Black. If they are Black and they're descendants of slaves, then they were directly in the lineage of harm. If they are descendant of Jim Crow policies in this country, they are the direct descendants and current living recipients of that harm. If they are living today, then we are still harmed by inequitable funding schemes of public schools. We're still harmed by being Black or brown or poor and living nearer to environmental hazards all over this country. If you are Black in this country right now, you are still less likely to be able to acquire a loan. The interest rates are still higher for Black folks who are attempting to buy homes or go to school. We are still discriminated because of our hair, because of our names, when we go to get jobs.
I really wish this reparation nonsense would just go away forever. It's never going to happen. And here's something I found that the left seem to always forget. Let's take a look at something Abraham Lincoln did. So Abraham Lincoln paid reparations through the Freedmen's Bureau in 1865. It gave all free Black men 40 acres and a mule, plus food, clothing, and farm tools over a 7-year period until 1872. Oh, look at this! And it was then ended by the Democrats. Shocking! Says, look it up. Congressional Democrats are ignorant of this piece of history? Now you know. Doc Reichenbach says, I'm Jewish. Can I get some Egyptian reparations? And you know, that's the truth of it. There's probably very few of us that if you go back far enough, that our families aren't or have not been touched by slavery in some way, shape, or form, either being slaves or being slave owners. I mean, let's face it, the world has had slavery as part of the main way of doing things for many years. So this whole thing is just it's a big sham. It's a grift. MB says 360,222 Union soldiers gave their lives fighting to free black slaves. Reparations have been paid in full. Move on. I totally agree.
I have a subtle confession. I've never really been a Bruce Springsteen fan.
Shocking. Yeah,
but I am now. Who's with me?
And that is in response to Bruce Springsteen basically trashing President Trump and the United States when he was overseas. I think it was in England. I could be wrong. But anyways, he's a coward. And I think he's, quite frankly, way overrated.
Hey, ho, ho. Dress code has got to go. Hey, ho,
Why?
Ho. Dress code has got to go. Hey, ho, ho. Dress code has got to go.
Why?
A contract. Now. What do we want? A contract. When do we want it? Now. And if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down.
What is the big deal about wearing a work uniform unless they're asking you to dress up like something absurd or ridiculous, like a chicken or a pirate or something, you know what I mean? It has nothing to do with your work. But they were asked to wear a nice, simple black shirt. Who has an issue with a black shirt? I don't know.
Good morning. This is for the South Africans who are going to be entering the United States. This is just a public service announcement. I just wanted to make you aware that the black people who were students during apartheid, we're grandmas and grandpas now. And we have the ear of Gen Z. Mm-hmm.
How do you have the ear of Gen Z?
One more thing. I also want to let you know that our president, he has Secret Service, and you will not.
Well, yeah, duh, of course.
I also want to tell you that black people over here are empowered.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your point?
These are just public service announcements.
Right. Because you're calling for violence.
When you get here, sit your ass down and don't touch nothing.
What?
Because you don't have Secret Service. Okay. Now have the day you deserve.
Oh, gee. I'm pretty sure the mainstream media is gaslighting everybody. They're all portraying these people from South Africa as the worst white supremacists that have ever lived on the face of the earth in the existence of all mankind, and that by merely letting in just 59 of them, it has utterly assured the destruction of our country.
Here are 6 words that you use every day that have racist origins. Although these words might seem harmless, they are rooted in a long history of oppression and racism in the U.S. Number 1, nitpicky. This refers to enslaved people were forced to pick nits or lice out of other people's hair. It was a very dehumanizing task. Number 2, gyp. This is actually related to the word gypsy, which is a slur for Romani people. Number 3, no can do. This was originally a sentence or term used to mock Asian Americans, primarily Chinese immigrants, to make fun of their accent. Number 3, uppity. This was a term used to describe black people who were typically seen as too confident, and it was definitely an insult that preceded violence against black people. Number 4, the peanut gallery. This term refers to in segregated theaters when black people had to sit in the worst, cheapest seats in the house. And finally, we have the term grandfathered in, which is in reference to when black people were forced to take literacy tests in order to vote, aka a form of voter suppression. White people who had been grandfathered in the right to vote did not have to take these tests. So if you're a white person, please stop using these things. Peace and love.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't, because the use of those terms have already been grandfathered into my vocabulary. Sorry.
I believe that.
Oh.
I believe that we will. I believe that we will.
More retarded baristas.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will.
Just wear the black shirt.
I believe that we will win.
It is not a crime to be undocumented in America. Let me say it again. It's not a crime to be undocumented in America.
Sure,
it is
wrong.
a civil violation, but if a civil violation was enough to get you deported, parking tickets, jaywalking, oops, I forgot to show up to court, not going to jury duty, those are all civil violations.
True.
A lot of y'all would be a hell of a lot more upset at real Americans for doing some dumb shit that they do constantly. So, let's just put that fact out there.
Okay.
Not a crime. Thank you. Have a great day.
Well, not exactly. You are correct that it's not a crime per se to come into the United States undocumented or illegally. It is a civil offense, a violation. However, it is not the exact same thing as if I was jaywalking. Because if I crossed in illegally, that civil offense would fall under the jurisdiction of the deportation courts, which is kind of a whole separate thing, which is clearly outlined in our Constitution. And if you jaywalk or forget to come to court or something like that, that is a matter for the local judicial court system to deal with. Two totally separate things. So you're playing with words, my friend. However, if you are deported as an illegal alien and you decide to come back into the United States, once again undocumented, now you're playing in the criminal court system because now you fafoed. And things are going to be a lot worse for you. So, yes, technically it is not a crime. It is a civil offense, but two different systems deal with these types of civil offenses. Okay? All right.
Now, if they're deporting homegrowns, I'm gonna just have to see y'all bitches on the other side.
Okay.
Peace. See ya. Cause I ain't gonna quit talking shit. You'll never get me. I won't quit. I won't quit.
Nice.
Slam me down. Put me in the chair.
Someone said, be sure you got them hands the same place you
gosh.
got that mouth. Well, guess what?
Man, she's creepy.
I do.
Man, she just looks like she's possessed or something. Ugh, so creepy.
What should the penalty be when someone breaks into the United States of America?
Personally, I think we should help them get processed into the country.
Help them home.
The country should become home.
Oh,
especially.
So wait, hold on. I want to understand. Do you invite random people into your home and be like, "Hey, you could just squat on my floor and eat my food"?
Hey guys, so that's how you make friends, actually. So when you when you go to a random person and say, "Hey, come over to my house," what happens?
So you will just go to a random homeless guy shooting up under a bridge and be like, "You're allowed into my home. You're my friend, Jerry."
Why are we comparing a homeless man to somebody in need of like
because they both need government services, or they come into your own property or your own domain without invitation. If I went into Mexico without proper documents or invitation, what happens to me?
People do it all the time.
What happens to me? What happens to me?
I guess
I'm actually go to jail.
We should do the same. Thank you so much.
What happens when a country turns its back on God?
Screwed.
It doesn't abandon God, it replaces him.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like Lucifer. It wasn't enough for Lucifer to disobey God. Lucifer wanted to take his place. And that's what we're seeing today. Well, I said it earlier. Trust the science, trust the experts. That's not science. That's faith. Believe the experts. Trust us. Put your faith in us. No argumentation, no hard questioning, no scrutiny, just trust. What we are being asked, essentially, is to render under the government and the medical communities a pious submission of our mind and will. Don't ask questions, don't resist, believe what we tell you, do what we tell you.
Everyone knows what fucking time it is. You know what a racist is. You know what a racist looks like. You know how a racist behaves. If you see a racist, make them fucking regret it. For real.
Why?
I mean, come on now. We're at that fucking point, aren't we?
Are we? Really? I don't think so.
Make them go to the dentist, you know?
Wow, such tolerance, such love. Gosh.
What in the hell is this? The chairman tweets, protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio because he goes down some crazy rabbit hole, completely debunked that aliens are eating pets? My God. Are you okay, Mr. Chairman? Because last year, for a very long time, you tweeted and promoted Kanye West as he was calling for genocide against the Jews, and you kept it up. And now, when we have victims coming here, you're tweeting this nonsense. I don't know why you would do this. I hope you're okay. I don't know if the aliens who are eating your ducks are in the room with us right now, but Mr. Chairman, this is a serious issue. These people have loved ones who have been lost, and you tweeted this.
Really, Swalwell, that this is what you're wasting taxpayer money on?
Okay, so just one simple question. If this was 2015 and Barack Obama had just announced that he was going to be getting a $450 million jumbo jet fucking sky palace from the Qatari government that he would then transfer into his own personal library after he's done being president, do you think that would have gone over smoothly with the fucking Republican losers? I'll answer for you. No, it wouldn't. And I'll tell you something else. This presidency shit is the wrong fucking label. It's a goddamn crime spree.
Wow.
And to the people talking about Donald Trump's the most selfless president we've ever had, kick rocks, you fucking idiot. The mouth of Sauron, Caroline Leavitt, says that it would be completely unreasonable to say that Donald Trump is doing anything to benefit himself. Really? Let's fact check that, shall we? Okay, so setting aside the $450 million jumbo jet that's going to cost the American taxpayer an estimated $3.2 billion fucking dollars to retrofit into being used for Air Force One, let's talk about something else. I thought we were supposed to be America first. So why does the Trump Organization have 20 in-progress or planned projects to start in foreign countries? Can you spell foreign interest?
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
If he's so busy working in the name of the American people, why has his net worth doubled in the last 6 months? I'll tell you why.
I don't know.
Because he doesn't give a fuck about the American people.
Oh, sure.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
He got elected so that he could stay out of jail. And now that that's done, he's going to make himself as rich as possible.
That was the only reason.
As much shit up as possible. And he's accomplishing both.
It's time for Dave's Detox. That's such a red nose. Chilling with some deli meat. Nice, nice.
Been looking for my cats everywhere.
Yeah.
Couldn't find them for the longest time. Hello.
What the heck?
She's got a cone on. Penny, no. No. Back. Come on, she's just wearing a cone. It's just a cone.
Afraid of the cone.
It's just a cone. It's fine.
Oh, gee. Like sinking into the couch.
Chanel. ¡Ay, amor!
A su espacio.
Oh, jeez.
A su rincón.
Looks
Váyase a su
mean.
rincón.
Where is the good boy?
Nice. Oh. Aw. Oh, he's getting ready to pounce. That's funny.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Good job, buddy.
Cool.
Good job,
All right, my friends, that wraps it up for another episode of The Dave Show. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, slap that bell around, share the video, tell your friends about Idle Hands, and until the next video. video. Stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.